What is going on, everyone? Leon checking in, and we're at it again with another episode. Now, today's content is an increased focus on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, which brings us to the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra Unbox. Now, this hardware has been out for a few months now, but I'm not bothered because this is my experience to share it with you. So why are we here? After all, I've got the Z Fold 4 and I've got the backup Z Fold 3. But we have this now, the S23 Ultra, and the reason being is because I needed a reliable backup. The Z Fold 4 and the Z Fold 3 are excellent phones, but they also come with reliability issues. The S23 Ultra is going to be much more reliable with preem specs. Now, as always, clarity and authenticity are important for the content, which is why it's necessary that I mention I did purchase the S23 Ultra myself. Now, in order to find the portion of the episode that you're most interested in, we've also included watermarks to identify each section. All things said, let's go ahead and get into it. So here we are with the unbox of the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, which I'm excited to experience because of its productivity and high performance specs. When it comes to internal storage, I opted for the 512 gigabyte option. Now, this unit is also available in a 256 gigabyte option, which should be suitable for most users, and a 1 terabyte option, which seems overkill. The package is secured by 2 pieces of tape, one on the left and one on the right, which we are going to cut into. My expectation here is just like other tech unboxings, the lid should slide off very smoothly, and there is going to be a bit less resistance than other tech unboxings, and this will be overall smooth. With the lid removed, we have this little box on top of what we suspect is the phone. This should probably include the SIM ejection pin tool, as well as the USB-C to USB-C cable. And then underneath, we're going to have the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Now, my initial impressions is this camera module. Wow, it is a lot larger than what I have on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4. Now, this makes sense because the S23 Ultra is supposed to have cameras that are far superior to the Z Fold 4. And we can get a closer look at the back of the S23 Ultra by removing the cardboard insert. And you can see that we have the phone in all of its glory. Now, for those who are curious about the colorways that the S23 Ultra is available in, we have cream, green, lavender, and then what you see here, phantom black. Now, I did check and there's nothing else underneath the S23 Ultra itself. Again, we have this package here, and it's safe to assume that that does include the SIM ejection pin tool, as well as that USB-C to USB-C cable. But that's going to end this unboxing for the time being, because I'm waiting to get a case to put the S23 Ultra in that will seal the unit completely. It will provide protection for both the front display with a built-in screen protector, as well as full coverage for the camera module there so that the lenses don't get scratched up. So that is it for today's episode. I just want to throw in some final thoughts. I'm super excited to jump into the S23 Ultra. Again, we've got that very huge camera module, all those lenses, and this is supposed to be a camera loaded with excellent specs. Now, the reason we're not jumping into it for this video is, of course, again, we need that full coverage case on the unit. This is a tool, so you need good protection for it. I'm also interested to take a look at that display. It should be quite beautiful and very responsive, just like the rest of the phone. I'm also interested to see battery performance here. We have a larger battery in this unit versus what we have in the Z Fold 4, so that should be a plus as well. And then we have reliability of this hardware. Now, of course, there is no fold-in mechanism here, which means it is a slight step back in technology, but it's also a step forward in that reliability. But overall, we're going to be creating more episodes about this hardware because that's what we do on this channel. So that is it for today's content. If you enjoyed it and found it useful, please leave a like. If you're watching on YouTube and have any questions or comments, as always, drop those down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Now, there are 3 ways you can support the content. The first way is to click on the Amazon storefront link in the description below. There you'll find items that I have bought or would buy, and anything you buy from the storefront does support the content. We have some really cool lists on there, like the S23 Ultra list, so that you can create the ultimate loadout for this device. The next way you can show your support is just by sharing this content with someone who might enjoy it or find it useful. And the last way you can show your support is by clicking the subscribe button. Now, liking and subscribing are important because those are ways to vote on whether you like the content. Liking and subscribing are also important for new viewers and listeners. If new viewers and listeners see likes and subscribers, they're going to think that the content is helpful, worth watching, and listening to. And as always, thanks for watching and may the universe flow in your favor. And until next time, Leon checking out.